Hey, welcome back to another episode of This Place is a Mess and it's really hard to film these videos quickly. Today we're going to talk about these Vic gloves that I did an unboxing on several weeks ago. If you haven't seen that, I'll put a link up in the corner for you. We're also going to talk about these Vic GP1000 pads. So right now I'm filming this out of order in relation to other videos. I have one more outdoor rink video that I'm going to be putting out, but I need to get this part filmed for a very specific reason for this following skate. I decided I would take this kit out. I put together a great looking setup. I've determined I hate this kit. I hate these pads, and I definitely, like I said in the video, have never liked the Vic Pro 5000 gloves. After that game, I came home and put these on Facebook and sold the setup. I need to get these pieces packed up to get shipped out to the new owner. So that's what we're going to do while we talk about this game. I'm going to do the bag shipping method where you wrap them in a heavy gauge bag. I've got one over there. I also have some shrink wrap because I like to shrink wrap them all together to start with, and I'll explain that as we go along. But you don't want any loose buckles kicking around, so you snug them up here and click them. I don't think these are a bad looking pad or anything. For me, I really play like garbage wearing these pads. And again, the gloves just annoy the heck out of me. They are not comfortable for me. They don't fit my hand properly or anything. And I'm over it. I didn't want these being here as a distraction, tempting me to wear them anymore. We ended up back in the indoor rink for our weekly pickup game due to the weather, a warm spell, and a bunch of rain. So outdoor rink isn't available again for right now. I figured I would put together a great looking Detroit Red Wings kit and wear these pads because I just got the gloves to put the set together. Totally not happy, like I've said. First of all, I didn't feel comfortable myself the whole game. Started out poorly, very poorly. Picked it up a little bit, but also shout out to the team I was assigned on for this pickup game. They saw I was struggling and picked up their defense. You know, probably about halfway through, there was a lot of pickup hockey defense being played, and for that, I'm very grateful. Wasn't in a good mental state during this game, so that was a huge help to me to get me through the full hour. Okay, so when I ship pads like this, I like to put them face to face so that it protects the face part of the pad from any incidents in shipping. I am packaging the gloves with them, so I need to find a way to secure the gloves, and I think I can get the blocker in there. And again, I'll put the blocker face in. That way the face of it's protected from any incidents that could happen in the shipping. We can sneak this under these straps. So I'm going to tighten this strap up here to hold it snug. The new owner is going to end up adjusting all these straps themselves anyway for their liking. So now we have a blocker packaged with it fairly decently and flat. We now need to find a way to put this gigantic glove that, in my opinion, is just the hand stall is just way too big. I don't have tiny hands, but like my fingertips only come to like here, and I feel like I don't get a good closure on this at all. I played around for about a half an hour before the game, adjusting pinky loop, thumb loop, backhand strap, all that stuff. Like it just, once I got on the ice, like one of my complaints in the past is the leather they use inside of the palm, in the finger stalls in the palm area, it's like slippery, and it was again with this. So it kept, every time I close the glove, it tries to scoot up off my hand no matter what I did. We might be able to sneak it under these straps just the way I was holding it. Yeah, as for the game, this is my normal Friday group run by my buddy Dave that has the Perfect Skate app for skate management for these types of skates. In case you run your own skate, it's something to look at, and I'll put a link to that down below. Along with these Vic pads, I wore my CCM Supra Red Wings pants. Again, not a goalie pant. These are the player pant version. But they are pretty protective in my opinion. They are missing that like inner thigh pad that most goalie pants have. I wore my Reactor 5 chest protector. I wore Cooper GPX knee pads, used a Cooper Superlight SL stick, and wore my custom wall full mask painted by my buddy Bona of Bona Halakainen Customs. So I like to use the shrink wrap just to kind of snug the whole thing together before I bag it up. It kind of holds the pieces in shape for when I put them in the bag and then tape it up. And since I have the shrink wrap, it doesn't hurt to use it. You can also put a round or two of tape around it at this point, using the shrink wrap as protection so the tape isn't getting the surface of the gear. Since this is such a bulky one, I am going to use a strip or two of tape around them here, just to kind of hold them all snug before I bag them up. And then we have the big bag. Now I did make one mistake when I bought the bags last time. These are marketed as drum liners instead of bags. And the difference is how it's brought together at the bottom here. A drum liner brings the corners in to like a center point. Doesn't work as well. You're better off with regular square bags. At this point it's just kind of cinching it up and getting the loose flappies taped up so I can keep a shape going and seal it up some. Right, I'm gonna grab another bag. This was our open end, so I'm gonna do it in reverse and put the new open end over here. Just helps keep it watertight, even though I'm gonna tape the snot out of this. All right, that's as far as I'm going to take this little bit of the video. I'm where I need to be. I'm just going to wrap a lot of tape, make sure my seams are sealed and so on. Then I get my measurement, my weight, and I do my USPS postage online and print my own label and then schedule a pickup. I quite literally didn't make very many saves, gave up a lot of goals. I'm always happy to play, always have fun with the opportunity to go out and play. I have a blast showing off all the gear. I'm just at a point where I knew going into this one that I wasn't going to be happy because I just don't like how these pads play, and I never liked those gloves, and so I shouldn't have done this kit. And it came to my mind that at this point, if I have gear like that I feel that way about, I don't need that gear. So this goes to someone else that has always wanted a set of GP1000s, and he gets a full kit out of the deal, and I opened up some space on my rack so I can add more gear to the collection and not have to build another shelf. Anyways, hopefully you got a little info on how I ship pads when I sell them, and I'd like to receive them this way. It saves money on these big bulky boxes that aren't needed. Anyway, if you don't follow me on Instagram yet, please follow me at The Cooper Goalie. If you like this video, if you got any information that's useful to you, please give it a thumbs up. And if you don't subscribe already, please hit the subscribe and the bell notification icon, and that way when I post new videos, you'll get updates. Remember, coming soon, I have another video from the outdoor rink in which I am absolutely super happy with how I played, how the game went, how I looked was fantastic. And that one is the one I skated after I did the Hamilton Tiger kit. I took another leather set out, so pretty stoked for that. As always, thanks for watching.